Greetings brothers and welcome to another video. Today, as you can tell, I'm outnumbered. I'm greatly hated from the Warhammer 40k community, where there is no sense of redemption on this one. And I think it's time to come forth and finish the topic once and for all. Because you know, when you're wrong, sometimes you have to concede and admit to your opponent that you're wrong. It's just the right thing to do. After seeing your comments, I think you guys are right. You see, shit happens, and I thought I had some valid points from my thorough research and past experience, but I was proven wrong. All of this was so irrelevant to the point it doesn't matter, as in the evidence I was given. Now, of course, I could make a list, but let's make it an all-rounder. It's more easier. And put in a one simple way to put this in. And that is, I'm sorry that I'm a dick. I could have made my points more clear in a more constructive way. More constructive than constructive itself. Instead of hating on you guys and Warhammer 40k, maybe I should end my career here and move on to other things. Maybe gardening, or lift that extra weight in the gym. Something more productive to do in life than to just on hating on people. It is quite euphoric. Maybe I should watch more VTuber reaction streams and have a parasocial connection with them, because that is what it's all about. It's like One Piece. It's not about the piece itself, it's about the friends we made along the way. I think that should be enough, more or less. I hope you can give enough forgiveness in your hearts and let us part ways on this. That is all for this video. You can check me on my socials and donations, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye my brothers, and take care. Psych! Okay, since all that is out of the way and all those emotional bitches can have their cake and eat it, now, let's get real. So competitively real that I bring the DLC Leviathan Axe in God of War 3.
Yo, that's not even in this game yet! Ow!
I apologize to no one! Never have, never will in this channel because as my new brand states, I don't sugarcoat my shit. So you either take it or leave like a bitch.
I don't give a fuck if you handicap or not. If you could speak and you call yourself roasting me, I'm roasting you. Period. You don't get no special privileges because you happen to be in a wheelchair or some shit like that. If you talk shit, I'm roasting you. What am I gonna do? You want everybody wants to be treated as a fucking equal, right? So you're gonna get roasted just like anybody else.
Honestly, the only thing I didn't do right, and that is, I should have been harsher than before. I offer my hand to people for a debate or simply have a conversation, but none of you arrived at my birthday party. What of a dick move, I would say. How dare you? That was mean. All I can say on that really is, no opponent, no contest. GG easy. I remain undefeated, just like Vegeta against Goku 6-0.
Yeah, buddy! Wait!
Sorry, what? All right, I have to clarify, because they are down to their chromosomes, minus 40k, and they are in depth of social cues in their heads. Thank you for reminding me. That was a joke. You know what a joke is, right? You sure? So the definition of a joke in comparison to this is like a runner. Instead of running on the tracks as they're supposed to do, they immediately run to the nearest exit because they will feel ashamed to be in the last place if they even participate.
Skinny bitch.
I never run away from a challenge. I don't care if the barbell is on my neck choking me to death. I am neck maxing till failure. There you go, nothing to worry about. Honestly, all I'm seeing is a bunch of wimps that have never had a challenge in their life or have the endurance training with a belt. So I met your dad the other day and he said, thank God he left you to go and make a better family. Different topic on this one. You guys like my VTuber model?
Have mercy, please. No.
I know. It was thanks to my supporters I was able to grab this model and get 10% stats of not being a VTuber hater. But the problem is now, because of this model, I cannot do self-research and I have to rely on my audience or my close friends to do the work for me. Or, specifically, I just grab opinions from YouTubers that fits for me. I promise you, there is no bias on this one. Plus, if you will be so generous and so kind, could you donate me pretty please? You wouldn't make a cute VTuber go broke, right? I could use a voice changer, but honestly, I cannot be fucked, so you're gonna hear my voice in this avatar. Look what I'm able to do with this. Huh, wait. I have no hands. Yeah, models like these are essentially crippled. No wonder VTubers use these. Because if I have no hands to use, how else am I gonna grab my audience? How are you handling that model, Quinn?
I've like no idea. I am just a sexy little VTuber girl. I do not question it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, what? No, I'm not bro. What the fuck, bro?
Let him be. He's gonna adapt surely. People, am I right? Anyway, it's time to tear this one apart. Get this shit off me! I'm the strongest channel in the world, bitch! Your responses are as adequate for someone shitting in a Ziploc plastic bag and eating it while giving a shitty smiley grin. Okay, thinking Infinite Divine is a good book. Finger pointed at the guy who thinks Infinite Divine is a good 40k book. Laugh at him. People who think the new 40k books are good are the same people who think deep fried butter is good because it's deep fried. Silly people. Every time I see responses, which aren't really great, honestly, they always come like this. Why does this guy hate? He's the hetero. I don't like his tone. Why is he making the same? First, it's a fucking remake, and here's my 9-long paragraph. Why do I need sleeping pills when I can just read these comments to make my day and sleep easier? For you guys saying all this shit, you really don't know what that means at all. You're the reason we have shampoo instructions as of today. What's next? We're gonna have an ad to tell people not to eat Tide Pods? Come on now, don't be ridiculous. That would never happen. So criticism equates to hate. Then constructive criticism equates to me being part of the Mujahideen. Inshallah, brother. Yeah, here's a photo of myself. I am quite of a good ambusher. Those Russians never stood a chance. Fucking insane non sequitur fallacy, honestly, where the conclusion doesn't even meet the premise.
The age of VTubers has ended! No more squeaking retards in this IP! Follow me, and we will never have to watch their reactions again! Rise up!
Oh, you see, someone criticizes something or someone, thus it must be hate. My guy, you must be really good at making fanfiction where 40k fans think it's canon. No. I'm not gonna speak to him directly because he's gonna trap me with gotcha questions, and if I join his Discord, he will have the advantage. If I ever go to heaven and ask God a question, God will raise his hand and say,
I don't answer the gotcha questions.
Thus he will send me back to hell. So fucking dumb, man. There's another way to say this. Maybe a little translation might help you out. Maybe a little bit.
I don't hate you guys. I just think you're stupid.
Ow.
But you could be less stupid if you were a little more self-sufficient occasionally.
Then again, it's not surprising since I know what the VTubers are, I know what the recent VTuber controversies are like, and the two things I will say on that is high school and fatherless behavior. Honestly, seeing VTubers with 40k lore channels and they act so nice, so open-minded, they do research. Like they would do any effort. That reminds me of someone. Honestly, I can't recall. It's just right under my nose, but I just can't recall who it is. Shame. Meanwhile, when you look at the other side of the coin, they are the pure opposites. Pretenders, deceivers, a wolf wearing in sheep's clothing. Sugarcoating so much to the point that I need my imaginary diabetic insulin. Or I can just staple my thigh and it will do the same job. It's funny to think about it. Well, that's me assuming you're able to think in the first place, but let's pretend. You are so gullible. You'll believe anything that you see and hear on the internet, whether it's from your own fans or YouTubers to feed your opinions that you want to hear. It's quite funny that you can't think for yourself or to take the info with a grain of salt. Although, to give credit where credit is due, they are good on one thing, and that is they are capable of doxing people when they give them the wrong look. Every time that happens, you enjoy the scene like seeing a nuke from Fallout.
You do not want this fight.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do.
Anyways, I will go back to my slumber when nothing ever happens, and then I'll wake up and nothing ever happens. Well, Christmas is coming soon, guys. Woohoo! I'm so excited. So expect more or less, less uploads around this time of the month. As I'll be focusing more on the family and myself, and if I get more free time to do more videos, then sure. Space King 4 might be coming around soon in December, so I'll do videos on that, but for the meantime, I think it's just one of those moments where you can just chill around a little bit more. Maybe I might do streams. Who knows? But other than that, I will see you on the next one. Goodbye, my brothers, and take care.
Our blunders arise! Tear the